Welcome to the championship game of our FCS North tournament. We got the Dayton Flyers taking on a North Dakota State Bison. It's been a long road to get here. Let's take a look back. Round one, the Dayton Flyers took on the Drake Bulldogs and won 55-14. The Flyers had 542 yards of offense, 372 passing, and they only allowed the Bulldogs 115 yards. They also had 5 takeaways in the game. They had a round 2 bye, so in round 3 they took on the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. They won that game 42-28. They had 332 passing yards. Their defense had 6 takeaways in that game, and that was their closest game of the tournament so far. And then moving on to round 4, the final 4 in the tournament, they beat the Wagner Seahawks 59-24. They held Wagner to 249 yards of offense, and the defense had 4 takeaways. Their defense has been dominant. Moving on to the North Dakota State Bison and their road to the North title. Round 1, they took on the North Dakota Fighting Hawks in a rivalry game. They beat them 28-17. This is the only game in the tournament where the game actually froze on me in the 4th quarter. And moving on to round 3, the Bison did have a round 2 bye just as the Dayton Flyers did. So round 3, the Bison took on the Duquesne Dukes. They won that game 49-45. It was a shootout. There was almost 500 yards allowed by the Bison defense, and that's the most they have given up all tournament. Both teams scored 35 points in the second half in that game. It was amazing. It was fun to play and fun to watch and commentate. Round 4, the final 4, they took on the Bryant Bulldogs. They won that game 28-15. Both teams had less than 250 yards of offense, but the Bison had 5 takeaways in that game, and that was the difference. The Bulldogs just had no answer for them. They couldn't come back, and that's how these two teams ended up in this tournament championship game. So let's get right into it here. The North Tournament Championship game is played in Notre Dame Stadium, and Dayton is wearing their home colors, North Dakota State wearing the away. Flyers on offense first, high snap, Jones has it, rolling out left side, and he takes off, and he'll pick up about 7 yards. 3rd and 4 now under center, Jones looking to throw it, rolling out left again, chucks it up to his halfback, and he's got Hall inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Great reception by the halfback out of the backfield. And he beats the nickel corner, and that's the fastest player on that defense. Play action from Jones. Going over the middle, picked off by the linebacker Johnson. And that will end the Flyers' first offensive drive. Let's see what the Bison can do on offense. Let's see what Jones saw on this play. Play action. He's got a tight end, and his wide receiver was coming across the middle of the field. Just underthrew him. Easy interception. Right gets a handoff, left side. He's got the first down up to the 40-yard line. Nice start to the run game for the option-based Bison. And Veach is sacked for a loss of 7. The right end came through. Weddle now in the game. He's the proper quarterback, and he throws a pick to Dixon. That is the left end that just came out with that interception. Take a look at this. Just step back in the zone. Easy pick for the big guy. Flyers get the interception right back. Jones looking to throw. Goes right side and caught by Hall. And he taps those toes on the sideline. 3rd and 2. Hall gets the carry and the first down. Flyers putting together a nice drive right now. Play action from Jones. He is dropped for a loss. Big time sack by the Bison defense. And that might put a halt to this drive. We have a 3rd and long upcoming, 3rd and 18. Jones rolling out left side, waiting for someone to get open. Finally chucks it up, and he's got Pryor at the 10-yard line, out of bounds. First down Flyers. He was wide open. Play action from Jones, rolling right side now. He's got Johnson wide open, and he lays out for the touchdown catch. Flyers hit that scoreboard first, 7-0 with a 10-yard touchdown pass. Take another look at it here. He's just wide open. I believe they had a linebacker covering him, and that's a mismatch all day. 2nd and 8 for the Bison. Weddle rolling out left side. He's going to take off, and he'll pick up the first down using his legs. 3rd and 6. Weddle up the middle, does not get the first down. Bison punt the ball away. Dayton trying to take a bigger lead here. They go deep. Jones has Collins past midfield to about the 48-yard line of North Dakota State. It's a simple post route. He broke off of it at the end, rounded it out. Easy play. Jones going to the air again. This is what the Dayton Flyers like to do. They like to chuck it up, and that is why, as Stanford gets wide open again, this time inside the 20-yard line. Flyers threatening in the red zone once again, trying to extend that lead to 14-0. Hall gets the toss right side, jukes inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. Nice run by Hall. He's got 19 yards on 5 carries. Flyers 3 for 3 on 3rd downs, but they do not get this one. They tried an option. The Bison were all over it. Field goal attempt is up, and it is good. Dayton on top 10-0 after a 7-play, 63-yard drive. Took a minute and 24 seconds off the clock. Weddle looking to throw. He is dropped, and Dixon is having himself a day. 2 sacks and an interception for the right end. Flyers back on offense. Jones over the middle. Collins has it again inside the 20-yard line. This offense just looks unstoppable. 2nd and 10. Jones pitches it out to Hall, and he might have the edge, and he dives for the pylon. He's got the touchdown. Dayton Flyers extend their lead again. It's now 16-0 after an 18-yard touchdown run off the right side. There was just nobody there. I don't know where the corner was at. Great blocking downfield by the tight end. 17-0. Wright gets a carry for the Bison. Huge pickup. Jukes outside past the 40 and out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Big chunk play for the Bison. They'll give it to Wright again, and it looks like the same result. Gets about 9 or 10 yards. Very close to the first down marker. 2nd and 1. Weddle under center. Play action. And he's going to throw it. He's got Hall open, breaks a tackle, and gets to about the 34-yard line. Look at the yard disparity. 200 yards for the Flyers, only 71 for the Bison. And Weddle going to the air again. He's got Bean inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. First down, North Dakota State. And Weddle going to go to the air again towards the end zone. Hall fights for it and gets in for the touchdown. Bison finally cracked the scoreboard after a wobbly touchdown pass to Hall. Great effort by the wide receiver to drag the defender and turn himself into the end zone. 17-7 is now the score. Flyers back on offense. Jones going deep right side. He's got Thompson to the 40-yard line. Another big gain for this Flyer offense. 192 yards passing here in the first half. And Jones going to throw it again. All day to throw. Finally running left side. Almost got sacked. Still going. Chucks it up. He's got Pryor inside the 20, the 10, and all the way down to the 5-yard line. Once again, a huge pass play from the Dayton Flyers. And I'm not sure if this North Dakota State option offense can keep up with the Flyers right now. Jones going to go to the air again. Nobody's getting open. He finally gets dropped for a loss of 7 back at the 12-yard line. 14 seconds to go. Jones rolling right, throwing right, and he's got Pryor in the back of the end zone, and I thought this was a touchdown. Let me know what you guys think. That definitely looks like his foot is down for the touchdown catch. But they do have to settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. 20-7 is the score. Going into halftime, Flyers looking pretty dominant on both sides of the ball right now. And the third quarter kickoff is deep to Vincent, who has been a star in this tournament. A couple great interceptions, and he's got this return past the 40, past midfield, and jukes past the other 40 down to the 32-yard line, setting up his offense in great field position. And Wright gets the counter up the middle. He'll pick up 5 or 6 yards. Shotgun for the Bison. Weddle throwing left side, caught by Hall. There's a first down pickup. Weddle's got 53 yards passing. Not very good as he hits Hall on a screen, and he's going to lose 5 or 6 yards. This is not an offense built for the air. And Weddle's going to have to throw it again here. Right side to Bean. And he does not pick up enough for the first down. 3rd and 6 upcoming for the Bison. They pitch it out to right. And the halfback pulls up and throws a touchdown pass to Hall. Who saw that one coming? My goodness, the defense just had no idea what was going on. And Hall was wide open. Great throw by the halfback. 20-13 on for the extra point. Oh, and it dings off the crossbar, so it is still 20-13. A missed extra point by the Bison. They did not need that. Flyers back on offense. Jones gonna go to the air again over the middle. Johnson wide open, and that's about a 17 or 18-yard pickup. And Andrew Jones has 244 passing yards. He's gonna option right side this time. Pitches it out to Hall, who's got space. And gets taken out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Nice open field tackle by the cornerback. Jones pressure hit as he throws it, and Hall makes the catch, and he's very close to the first down marker. 2nd and inches, play action. Jones scrambles up the middle, slides for the first down. 31-yard field goal attempt at the end of this drive, though. The kick is up, and it is good. 23-13 is the score in our FCS North Tournament Championship game. Minute 33 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Weddle options out right side, pitches it out to right. Jukes, and he's still going past the 40, past midfield. What a run, past the other 40 and down to the 34-yard line. And with that run, that gets him over the century mark. 2nd and 6. Weddle, play action. Rolls right, throws right, he's got more. And he'll take it down to the 10-yard line. Weddle's got 78 passing yards. Definitely not competing with Andrew Jones at all. But he's trying to get his team back in this game. Only down 10. Play action again. Weddle rolling out right side. Deflected and picked off by Miller. And he is going to be taken out of the end zone and down at the 1-yard line. Huge turnover in the end zone. Not what the Bison needed. Let's see what Weddle was looking at here. Nice play action. Good block right there by Wright. And he had his man, but his man broke off the route. Deflected away, and Miller just came away with it. Flyers on offense at the 1.5-yard line. Jones going to throw it out of his end zone, and he's got Stanford at the 10-yard line. 264 passing yards now for Jones. 2nd and 10 later on in the drive over the middle to Johnson. Makes the catch. Jukes a couple guys out. Picks up close to 20 yards. And that's the Flyers' 14th first down of the game. Hall gets a counter. Jukes a man out of his shoes. That was Vincent, the star corner. And Hall picks up 13 yards. Jones, play action. Rolling right. He's got Stanford wide open at the 30. And he's past the 20, breaks a tackle. What a stiff arm. All the way down to the 10-yard line. That puts Jones over the 300-yard passing mark. What a play by Stanford after the run. He was just wide open. Great stiff arm here. That corner did not stand a chance. 2nd and 5 from the 5-yard line. Play action from Jones. Wide open is Thompson. And he high steps into the end zone for an easy touchdown. There wasn't a single defender on the right side of the field. And there was 3 options for Jones to throw to. Not sure what kind of defense that is, but it did not work. 30-13 is the score here in the 4th quarter. As Weddle rolls right, they need a big play. And Hall's got it, and they've got a big play. Hall is going to coast into the end zone for a North Dakota State Bison touchdown. They answered really quick after that Andrew Jones touchdown pass. Weddle very close to throwing that past the line of scrimmage. Safety made a bad tackle attempt. 30-20 is the score. Dayton back on offense. Guerrero, the big fullback, gets the carry, picks up 5, and tack on 5 more yards after the face mask penalty. 2nd and 6. Guerrero again juking a couple guys out. He picks up 7 more yards. A couple nice runs for the fullback. His first action of the day. Jones options left side. Inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. He kept it himself. He probably could have pitched that. That would have been an easy touchdown as he spikes the ball in the end zone. Surprised there's not an unsportsmanlike penalty coming up from the referee that's looking right at him. Guerrero, no, it's Kemwatsu, the backup fullback, getting a 4-yard touchdown run and putting the Flyers on top 37-20. Less than 2 minutes to go in this game. I'm not sure the Bison can come back, but they're still going to give it a shot. 4th and 7 for the Bison. They got their backup quarterback in. It's Doty. Goes middle, and then he's picked off by White. And he's going to get smacked at about the 35-yard line. Hall gets a carry. And he's going to go past the 20. Breaks a tackle from Vincent. And gets hit out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. Hall now over the 100-yard mark. Jones rolling out right, throwing to Hall. Inside the 10. Jukes. And fights forward into the end zone for another touchdown. And Dayton now on top, 44-20 over the North Dakota State Bison. And it looks like the Flyers will be our FCS North Tournament champions. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tournament so far. And next week we will be starting the South Tournament. I definitely look forward to bringing that one to you guys. A lot of great teams, some cool uniform combinations. But Dayton will definitely be the champion of this tournament as Weddle throws another interception, this time to Wheeler. Dayton will receive one of the top 2 team builds in the Creative School build that I have made as they walk out of here with a 44-20 victory in South Bend, Indiana. Unbelievable performance by Andrew Jones, the quarterback. 44-20. The Bison fall, but they are still in the FCS Dynasty. Right now I've got them playing in the Big 12. Dayton will be in the Big 10 Conference. After these tournaments, I will release a video showcasing all the conferences and all the FCS schools and how to replace them, so you guys can do it too. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of the entire North Tournament and what your favorite game was, or what game you thought was best. But I will see you guys Saturday with some more Mississippi State Bulldog Dynasty action as we take on the Ole Miss Rebels. Take it easy, guys.